Welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I got a deck in the mail today. I bought it yesterday and it showed up last night and it actually showed up today. Quick turnaround for a deck. But this deck has been on my list. I think it came out, I'm pretty sure it came out in 2024, maybe earlier in the year. And it's been on my list and I was hemming and hawing. And then the other day, yesterday, I actually saw a video of somebody showing their collection. I'm like, I need to get that deck. And I went online. It's normally like 22, 23 bucks. It was, I think 18 bucks. I'm like, purchase now. And that is the Old Style Tarot by Alexander Ray, created by Alexander Ray. This is a U.S. Games deck. I just took the plastic off. I haven't opened it, so I don't know if it's a two-part box. It says, this charming 79 card deck plays homage to classic European tarot traditions with appealing vintage style illustrations that highlight clear tarot symbolism. Designed to be a working deck, Old Style Tarot appeals to both beginners and those who read intuitively. An extra blank card can be used for further explorations of queries. The 104-page illustrated guidebook offers upright and reverse meanings along with advice, warnings, and quick answers for insightful readings. It's been on my list for a while, and I do like the vintage images, and I'm like, I just really need to pull the plunge. And when I went and saw it was on sale, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get it. So this is the book. Has the introduction, the structure of tarot, minor arcana. It talks about the minor arcana, questions asked, 3-card spread. It goes into the majors. It looks like it's a page with upright, cards advice, reverse meaning, and then the warning. Interesting. And that's how it is throughout the rest of the book. So that's pretty cool. Straight and to the point. And look at that. Ain't that cute? I like that color of the box. And it's got, dang it, plastic on it. Sometimes you hit the deals and you're just like, oh yeah. So a lot of times I'll wait on a deck just to see if it goes cheaper. And it did. Love these bags. That's gorgeous. 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 And it has their traditional cardstock. Looks like they're a little bit bigger than tarot size, I would say. This is gorgeous imagery. So here we have the Fool, the Magician. I love the flowers and stuff around all here too. Is that bluebells down there? Interesting. The High Priestess. The Empress. Gorgeous. I'm just going to run through because I know everybody has either seen this deck or has it. The Emperor. I'm just late to the party. The Hierophant. The Lovers. That's beautiful. I don't like the snake, but okay. The Chariot. I'm used to a snake being in the Lover's card anyway. Look at that. The Strength. Was she tempting him with a leg here? No, he's building fire. Interesting. The Lion has some kind of ability there. Interesting. Hermit. Gorgeous. Wheel of Fortune. These look a little washed out on here, but they're a little bit richer than what you see on camera. Justice. The Hangman. Yeah, these almost feel like Roman times, right? Greek Roman times. I love that kind of era. Death. I love that. The skulls here. There's more than one. He's walking through a battlefield. Cool. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. What's going on here? Oh, we got angels up there fighting a battle. They're fighting it out. Interesting. That's cool. And it's almost like the humanity is caught up in it. Interesting, because I feel like that's really what happened. That's quite interesting. The star, the moon, the sun. I like that they're covered. Look at this big sunflower right in the middle of them. The Judgment card. Interesting. They're in the bathtub. Interesting. It's giving me some kind of feels, but I don't know what feels quite. Interesting. The World. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Beautiful growth here. New life. Two of Wands. These are stunning. Three of Wands. I feel like I zoomed out a little bit more and now they're more thing, but now my cameras keep zooming in and out. Four of Wands. Okay, well, here we have the Five of Wands, which is my forever stalker card. It's traditional. In case you didn't notice, this deck is very traditional, RWS. Six of Wands, that's beautiful. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Oh. Dropping cards everywhere. Dropping the Fool. And Page of Wands. I just figured out what deck I want to pair with this. And I'm incidentally using it this week. Interesting. Knight of Wands. The deck I'm using with it is not quite what I wanted it to be, but this deck I think will be. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. That's beautiful. Let me find the salamander. I don't see no salamander in here, which there should be a salamander. Maybe there's some greenery maybe in his lap, maybe. Or up here by his head, but looks like just a vine. Excuse me. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. That's beautiful. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. I know a couple decks I want to pair this with now. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Stunning. We have the Page. Knight. Queen. And the King. The fish down here. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Swords, my favorite suit. Which, being a Virgo, you would think it would be the Pentacles. It's not. The Two of Swords. Interesting that she's turned. Like she's made her decision. Interesting. Three of Swords. Oh, I love the plants. And the wings. And it is raining and cloudy. Four of Swords. And that kind of just hit me why it's storming in this card, because anytime that you have a situation that breaks your heart, it's almost like all the sunshine, everything got sucked out of the world. And all it is rainy, drab crap. because you're so wrapped up in your grief, you don't see that the sun's out and life has moved on. Wow. Yeah, this is giving me all kinds of deep feels, man. It's weird. Four of Swords. That's kind of cool. Five Swords. Six of Swords. I'm also getting very, like the Tower card, very gods and goddess vibe, intermingling with humanity. So that could be the old story that's being told here. That's interesting. Seven of Swords. Interesting that there's more than one person in there. And a fox watching. Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh. What am I looking at? It's like her spirit or a statue or what? Whoa. That's interesting. I'll have to look at that. Ooh, look at this 9. That's still beautiful. Stunning. And the 10, of course, typical what you see normally. But this also looks like part of the tower that fell. And maybe the swords fell out and stabbed him accidentally. Interesting, because we got this huge storm too. Interesting. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Interesting that there's more than one person in that as well. And the King. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at his eyes. Oh, looks so commanding. Wow. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles, last suit. Two of Pentacles, that's gorgeous. Yes, this would pair good with that deck I have already. Three of Pentacles. Stunning. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Maybe that's why I was going to buy this, but it's the same reason I was not going to buy it, if that makes sense. I've been using the Pagan Otherworlds. I've had that deck for years and never used it. And I decided, for some reason, it's just happening that way. All the decks that are calling me are decks I don't normally use, or haven't used in ages. Every deck of the week I'm using this year so far. It's January 21st, 2025 right now. The first 3 weeks so far, I've used decks I've either never used or haven't used since I bought them years ago. And I find it interesting. And now this deck would pair fabulous with that deck. Don't you guys think? What do you think in the comments? Let me know if you think that this would pair well with the Pagan Otherworlds. Five of Pentacles. But I think that's the original reason why I was going to get this. And I'm like, well, I never used the Pagan Otherworld. So, and then I just didn't get it. Or this one. So, interesting. Six of Pentacles. That is beautiful. And again, it's a little washed out on my camera, but it's stunning colors. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Gorgeous. And I have a playing card deck, too, that reminds me of this, too. A couple of them that I could pair with the two decks. Ten of Pentacles. And then we have the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck I could use with it. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. I love this background here. Knight of Pentacles. And it's already given me very strong intuitive hits, so I found that fascinating. And it did say intuitive on the box, so Queen of Pentacles. Look at all that abundance there. Gorgeous. Oh, and she's got a bunny in her lap. Just stunning. And then we have the King. That's awesome. The Rams there. And I said, it's a freaking blackberry bush. Oh my God. It looks just like mine, except mine's way bigger now. And then we have the blank card, which I'm going to take out right now. Let's look at this Eight of Swords in the book real quick and see what it says. Then we'll pull a card. This card speaks of paralyzing circumstances and feeling of helplessness. inability to live the way you want, strict rules, limitations, forsaking your own desires in order to please others. The reins of power have been given to other people. Being hostage to other people's decisions, compromising material, blackmail, half-hearted consent, a weak person who is easy to manipulate. So that's the upright meaning. Card's advice: you can break free. You can still avoid the problems or banish them on your own. Start to protect yourself. Wow. Reversed: it's possible to break away from the shackles. After a period of limitation, despair, helplessness, there is freedom in action. Action. And that's what I keep hearing in my inner ear is like, take action, take that first step. And that's why the Five of Wands is always my conflict card, if you will, because I'm always in conflict with self. And again, the Eight of Swords is very much on how you are seeing you. So those two literally, this deck just put those two cards together for me. After all these years, it just made me realize why those two cards are very significant in my life. Wow. The warning: you'd be better off waiting a little while. The restrictions will soon be lifted. The fear that immobilizes you will soon disappear, and you will soon be able to reclaim your freedom. And then here, I didn't notice, is a quick answer. So if you don't want to read all this, you could just go here. No, you have no power to dictate the terms. Start looking for a way to break free. Wow. That gave me chills. That's crazy. It almost is like this is a shadow of her shadow self about to behead her. Wow. Let's shuffle. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little. Sorry. I didn't try to riffle shuffle. It seems like they're long cards. I mean, I can, and I could probably get them to, what's the word I'm looking for? They waterfall shuffle beautifully, but I could probably get them to riffle shuffle after a little bit. Let's pull a card for everybody, since I already got my card. Let's pull a card. What advice do you have for the collective here? Let's pull this one and try to pop out. I thought if that was the Judgment card, I was going to freak. Okay, the Judgment card is my card of the year, and every deck I've used this month, I pulled the Judgment card. It's stalking me, too. So we have the Lovers, and I think it's interesting. We have the man here, and he's reaching out. It looks like giving it to the snake, and the woman is here, and she looks already pregnant. It kind of upsets me a little because it almost looks like she's the serpent. Which, I mean, if you're reading the Bible, sure, Eve was the one that gave Adam the fruit from the tree of knowledge, but that's kind of harsh. I mean, it's almost like all women are bad. The Lovers. Upright. This card is about unions, alliances, new connections, commitment, and partnership. At this time, there may be inner conflict based on the necessity to choose between several directions. There will be consequences and serious changes in life after a decision is made. The choices are between logic and feelings, conscience and desires, old and new. Card's advice: be very careful with your choice, but once you make a decision, commit to it and have neither regrets nor doubts. Don't forget that each choice you make has an impact on what comes next. Reversed. A period of doubt and indecision due to the inability to make a final choice, losing independence because of choices made. The warning: your indecision may cost you. The longer you postpone, the greater the consequences will be. And then a quick answer is there won't be any clarity unless you make a decision and commit to it. So again, I feel like this is calling me out. The very first year I started reading tarot, the Lovers was my card of the year. And so I've never forgot the kind of lessons it taught, in a way, me being my card of the year. So I found that very much comes back to the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands for me. But that is the latest deck I got in the mail. And oh my gosh, already I'm just like, what's happening? So that is the old style tarot. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.